So we're back here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and we're going to read. Let's go up to the top and get to the idea of what we were talking about. So he had said that the Shehem Arba Milui Arba Havayus Asmab. If you just take the Miluyim, Av is a generation of the number 26, so is Asmab, the whole Asmab. Take the name 26, and you can make it into different combinations. That's what we're talking about. Take the 26s out, and that's called the Milui. Shem Gematria Kuf Kof Ches, which comes to the Gematria 128, which is the same Gematria as the word Bumov. Now, what he wants to say is that the sounds that come, also the vibrations that come through the lips of Ima, are the sounds that the lips are Bumov, or those are the sounds that come out. And that is the Gematria of the Milui of these three names, the three names without the Akyas. So that's what he's going to say here. Let me see if I still got this thing working good. Little interruptions. There is no Ekya in this grouping that's going to come to the Gematria Bumov. So they stay behind, they're not there at all. So therefore any water that's going to come out is going to be sweetened water. So let's see what he says. So he says, which are Asam, Asmad, Hanirmazim Ba'osius Bumov, which are referenced by the letter name Bumov. Okay, a little interruption, so we'll come back to it. The Miluyim of these four names, and the Mazim Ba'osius Bumov, Hem Yotze V'Shem B'Savayas Levadam, are like going into the name of Shavayas by themselves. And there's no names of Ekya that are mixed in with them. So the Ekyas, we said, are dinim, they provide dinim, and they're not there. And also, the Havayas themselves are not there, but the Miluyim of the Havayas are there. So they have even the sweetened waters. This Bumov now has the ability, the Milui has the ability to be able to sweeten them, Shalashtiach Hashenis, and them Shachas B'Muchad De'ima. But the Chaim Ba'avar of B'mayim HaMaluchim Ha'elu. So he said, because of this Mayim Maluchim, the salt water, Edvid Derek Hasfasayim, Nimtakim B'Yedera Ba'osios Bumov Shehem Matukim. So the letters Bumov themselves, which represent sweetness, he says, are, let's see how it works. They're able to sweeten the bitter water, the salt water. But the chain atach yotzach b'shticha sheni sazo shehi b'bechin b'mayim maluchim derek pad the ima v'lochos. As I overach v'derek hasfasayim, so then passing through these lips, v'nim takim sham agidech b'osis bumov. Shem romazim la'arbech miluim the av sag ma'u ben sheim kulum b'bayos b'bechinas b'mayim matuchim. But if Chavkim Gam came Bebechidas Mayim Maluchim, and they're switched around also for the S of Mayim Maluchim, the Hios Mayim Matukim Kabosa to become sweetened waters like that. Gavar Bi'arnach of Kiyotza Bezecha Be'inin Hasfal Sayim Bedrosh Shofar Ba'ayin Shom. There's stuff to be said there. Let me see if it explains. Gomoshin is Barakan. Beinin Hashtiach Hashenis and Nimshachet B'Mochen De'ima comes out of Mochen De'imibach L'Shuch B'Bechinas Rok Yotza B'Pad De'im B'Chovelochotz. Sharok HaZecha B'Ru B'Gematria Sho, which is the first two letters of the word shofar. Vayidem Shestarif, so take those three, which is the number 306. Shemestarfim Arbacha Azar Yudim D'Shemus Avaya V'Shemus Akya. The Yotzach bin Shemus via the Av, etc., and he's going to read this as via the Av, Sag Ma'u Ben, which have 9 Yudin. O Min Shlosha Shemus Ekya the Kasa Kamakana Shehem Od Chamesh Yudin Shabasak Kulam Aim Yud Dalad Yudin. It makes 14 Yudin. Naasa, this makes the number 320. 320 is the gematria of 5 times din. Din is 64 times 5. He said, this is strong, powerful dinim. So he said, shak dinim, but these dinim, because of the fact they're associated with this 14, which is the 14 yudin, which are all pure sweet, Talking kisaz, they get sweetened up a little bit. V'achar kach nimtalkim yoser, then they get more sweetened. Yidecha be'osis buma, then the words buma come along. Kasher yotzim derikas fasayim k'nizker, which when it comes out of the mouth, ki yosef ezecha b'chu be'inyan the shofar, the same thing like the inyan shebetachila mitznarvim hasho, the first part, the shofar, im the yud dalet pirkei hatzbaos, and you mix it with the 14, because it has to be held by the hand, with the 14 joints of the hand, shahlayad ha'ba'ochezes b'shofar, b'na'as b'bechil shachat dinim b'talking kitzaz, and there's a concept here of 300 slightly sweetened dinim. And then after that with the shofar, now it comes out of the mouth, goes out derech hasfasayim and through the lips. So those the sounds that are able to come out of the lips themselves, those vibrations, nimtakim yoser, the sweetens it even more. Number mem hey. And Vizirah Nisbaira Hetev Inen the Shnei Achilles the Abba Ve'Iba Nimazah B'Pasok Achlu V'Reim, that the lovers ate. V'Chei the Shnei Osias the Shnei Shtios, also the two drinkings of Zer Anpin, V'Nukva Nimazah B'Pasok Shasu V'Shichru Dodim, the love their lovers. The way that they go down, and the way they spread from up above down below. So let me explain it. He says, let me go a short way, and I'm going to explain this whole thing right now. The Misham the peh shalo v'achar kav mispasha v'yored the peh the abba v'imba v'yotze b'pichu v'nizonim v'nizonech v'shloshes spheres rishon shalachem, and then you see that the three of them are now getting sustenance. But the second one. Shainis and then Shachas Rak Memochin the Eric Lepeh Shalo, and only comes out of a Riach. There's a from the generated. This is a generation that's not coming from Atek, but it's coming from a Riach itself, himself, or whatever. We strive a Riach. Misham is Pasha V'Yorah the Peh the Abba V'Imba. From there it spreads, it goes down into the mouth of Abba V'Imba. B'Sham Nimshach V'Yored, and from there it goes out, it goes down. Menegorim, Lesoch Penimiyusach B'Bechem Nizonim B'Sheish Kitzvos Tachtonas, the Abba V'Ima goes out for the mouth. Umisham Nizonim the Nukva, and from this we see that the Nizonis and Nukva V'Yom Kippurim. This is how she is fed on Yom Kippurim. Akamorva B'Richa B'Drush Rishon, who went into it over there previously. Being the Sheni. Shtios hem the Hashtiach of Rishon and Imshachas min Achila of Hasheni the Ima, so that the second drinking, the first drinking, Nimshachas min Achila the Sheni the Ima, which is really coming for the second Ima Shtia of Ima, second Achila of Ima. Shehem Mochin the Eric Anpen Ayored Yored the Pashalo. The Misham is Pasha V'Yored the Peh the Abba V'Ima, and goes into the mouth of Abba V'Ima. V'achakach the Sheish Kitzvah Shalachem, and then after that it spreads down into their vok. V'achakach Yored Adazah V'Nukvach V'Dizaynach Shlosh Spheres Rishon Shalachem, so then after that it goes down into Zachar V'Nuk, and it feeds, and it gives them to drink Shlosh Spheres Rishon Shalachem. The second one, though, comes out of Mochan De'ima Atzma, the Nimshachan V'Yordan the Derek Peshalah goes out from outside of her mouth, so that we have several sweetenings coming out. V'Yotzach Peshalah L'chutz, the Nimshachan Lered Ad Sheish Kitzvah Tachtonis the Zer Anpen, and it keeps going on until it reaches the 6 kitzvos, the lower 6 kitzvos of Zer Anpin, the Nukva, and the Nizon Bechem, and they get the Shefa from there. Now here's the wind up of this, and let's see what he says. He said, V'chinecha v'afal pisha be'arno, ki ein the zun rak b'chine shtia, the zun only drinks, Im kol zecha v'zecha be'erek achilas abba ve'ima. So he said, eating refers to the higher level. And I'm going to talk about that because it does, in fact, and that zun also has an aspect of eating. So to finish up, he says, Ata bal lomar ki afal pishin is barsha shefer shal hazam v'nukvach nikrach b'b'chin shnei shtiyos הראשון לשלוש ראשון לשבו והשני לשש קצוות תחתון לשבו. כל זה בחור בערק אבא ואמא דחשב את האבא ואמא שוכו ביוסף גבוה הוא בבחינת זכילה. והשפע של זר אנפין ונוקבך ושוכו בבחינת יוסף נמוכו הוא נקרא שתייה. אבל כשמתאריכים את השפע של הזר ונוקבך בעצמה, but if you start stretching out, where you arrange the shepherd from Abba V'Nukva the Atzma, just looking at them, instead of looking at it in relationship to Ima, Abba V'Ima. Azai Hashtiya Rishona Shu Yosem Uloch B'Bechinas Akila. So therefore you see that the first Shtiya, Shehi Yosem Uloch B'Bechinas Akila Be'erek Ashtiya Hashenis, it would be considered, this is all the concept of relativity, it would be considered to be an akila in regards to the second drinking. V'nimsa ubepratios gam bezun atman yesh bechinas akila v'shtiya. So we see that they're both there. Elikasher shebe'erech abba ve'ima, but if you look at it in relationship to abba ve'ima, hemnikroim shtiya, they're only called drinking. But then themselves, one of them is going to be shtiya, one is going to be achila, azagam bechem yesh achila and shtiya over there. And that's those shirim over here on Yom Kippur. That's the finish, really, of the second drush of the Holy Ari.